Hey guys, welcome. We are doing the Mommy Essentials webinars for Wednesday. I apologize, it's a little bit late. We've had a kind of a crazy last couple weeks. We were moving, we've had family come from out of town, and on top of all kinds of other wonderful things. But I wanted to share with you guys a little bit more about what I'm really passionate about. I'm really passionate about essential oils, but more so the safety of essential oils for moms and babies. I myself have nursed all three of my kids. My oldest is 5.5. I nursed her for 2.5, almost 3 years. Then I have my second baby. I nursed her for about 2 years, and I'm currently nursing my 4-month-old. And so it's really important to keep in mind the safety of essential oils when you're using them in your home, on yourself, and for your baby. One of the most important things is to dilute your essential oil. This is fractionated coconut oil. You can also use sesame seed oil, olive oil if you don't have fractionated coconut oil. If you have the solid coconut, the cooking oil, you can just simply warm that up and use that to dilute your oil. And what it does is it distributes it over a larger surface area, but it also slows the absorption in the skin. So that's really important when we're applying to babies, because essential oils are very, very potent. They're very, very strong. 1 drop of peppermint tea is equivalent to 23 cups of peppermint tea. So think about that and the ratio and how tiny 1 drop is. So just keep that in mind. Some other options that we're going to talk about really quickly before I kind of show you my deal today is homeopathy. Let's see. Can I move this? Okay, I think that's better. Homeopathy. This is something that I absolutely love. This is what I use in my home in addition to essential oils for my kids. It's a natural, safe option. And I just wanted to show you this. So I purchased this kit a while ago because sometimes you just need medicine. You need kind of over-the-counter things in addition to essential oils. And for us, we try to go as natural and as safe as possible as our first avenue. And the cost of home remedies is so cheap. You guys, it's insane how much money you guys will be saving. But this little book that comes in this little packet kind of gives you a list of let's find. Okay, so arnica. Arnica is helpful for bruises, falls, blows, black eyes, sore muscles. And so it kind of tells you how to use them, when to use them, good things that it's used for, as well as dosage. 1 tablet every 15 minutes for 2 hours, depending on the severity of the condition. And for adults, you could use this exact same thing. You're just going to take 2 tablets every 15 minutes for 2 hours. So this is just another safe, wonderful option, and I highly recommend having this in your home for you, your family, your kids. This is Highlands Homeopathy Kids Kit. Okay, so I personally believe in self-care. As a mom, as a wife, as a woman, it's important to take care of ourselves because when we feel good about ourselves, when we're in good health, when we're in good running repair, we've had enough energy or enough sleep, so we have energy to take care of ourselves, and it just makes it a little bit easier for us to care for others. And so I wanted to share with you guys some things that I believe can help moms care for themselves as well as for their baby. And I'm going to give you some useful tips. So I mentioned diluting it with fractionated coconut oil is really super duper important when using essential oils. But something that I learned is, okay, this is my fractionated coconut oil. I've put it in here, but it has this little dropper on it. And so when I have essential oils, one of my favorites, here it is. It's called AGX Energy. Just put 1-2 drops in your hand. And having this little dropper, I can easily just squirt and rub and just slowly inhale. This is called an aromatic prayer. You kind of cup your mouth and your nose. I don't know if you can hear me. Mouth and your nose, and breathe deeply in. After that, I'm going to teach you a 3-minute mood shifter. So if you're having a rough day, you can use any essential oil that you're really kind of drawn to. After you kind of take 3 to 5 deep breaths in, you're going to take it, and your ear acts as like an upside down baby. So if you're familiar with reflexology, the same kind of concept. The head is here, and this is the spine. So you're going to just go ahead and firmly massage your ear, kind of hitting all the points in your ear. You're not going to push too hard, but you're just going to kind of hit all those different points, and it feels really good. But that can kind of help turn your day around. I'm just going to go ahead and rub the rest of it on me. I got quite a bit of extra coconut oil, but that's okay. Just to uplift your mood, give you, for me, the energy that I need to keep up with my 3 kids, especially on those nights that I haven't had a lot of rest. Another one that I absolutely love is bergamot. Bergamot is the oil of self-acceptance. And this is a citrus blend. So it smells super nice. I wish you guys could all smell it as I'm sitting here doing this. But it just smells nice. And like I said, it's the oil of self-acceptance. And I know for me, I personally struggle with accepting who I am as a mom and not feeling good enough, not feeling like I'm doing enough. And so this has just been a way for me to love myself again. Anyway, so that's a little bit about that. Okay, so the next thing is, this is just a spray bottle. It's filled with about 10 drops of Pro Shield, and then the rest of it is distilled water. And so when my kids start to get sick, or I feel like there's kind of some nasty germs or whatever, I'll just go ahead and spray this throughout my air, throughout the house. Spray it on doorknobs, spray it on countertops, spray it on pillows, sheets, kind of whatever to kind of clean and sanitize the area. This is just a great way to protect your family. And it also acts as like a air freshener. And so another thing that I'll do in addition to the Pro Shield, which is an immune support blend, is lemon. Lemon is really high in antioxidants. It also has wonderful cleaning agents, and they just smell really nice together. And this is diluted with the water, okay? So it is pre-diluted. Another thing that I absolutely love to do is I make salves and balms with my essential oils. This right here, this right here is a chest rub for kids that are having maybe some congestion. And this is an all-natural replacement to like the Vicks Vapor Rub and things like that. It is made with beeswax, coconut oil, shea butter, and essential oils. This one has frankincense and lemon, which is great for all ages. I used this on my daughter, who was 6 weeks when she got bronchitis this last time. So, or for the first time, I should say, she got bronchitis from her older siblings at 6 weeks. And so in addition to taking her to the hospital to make sure everything was okay, we applied this. So I'm just going to show you, I should have probably worn a better shirt, but you would just go ahead and apply it here to the sternum area, as well as the bottoms of the feet. Again, if you're familiar with reflexology, the bottoms of our feet are like a map to the rest of our body. So what I really did is I really focused on kind of the balls of the air, or balls of her feet, which represent like her chest and her lungs, when I applied this to the bottom of her feet. And then just put on like footy pajamas or socks. But it smells great and it's easy to use. You can use the same kind of thing with, and do kind of tea tree and lavender, and that will kind of replace your Neosporin or different things like that. I think for just this little tiny thing, it cost me like 50 cents or less to make. I think it was even less than that. I don't remember the exact price. I think it was like 35 cents, 36 cents, including the oils and the supplies. So very cost effective. I've got lots and lots of uses out of this. And again, it's safe and natural and easy. Something else that I absolutely love to use in my home to kind of replace my Neosporin is my owie spray. This is just conveniently located in my kitchen for bumps and bruises, and it has, I think this is a 2-ounce bottle. So this has 5 drops of lavender and 5 drops tea tree in it, and then the rest is just filled up with the fractionated coconut oil. Sometimes I'll add in a couple drops of frankincense as well, because frankincense is a healing oil, and it's just great to kind of add and enhance anything. It just really enhances the therapeutic properties when you combine them with other things. So that's what I do, and what you're going to do is you're just going to take it and spray it on the area. And I personally, depending on what it is, you know, we'll just go ahead and rub it in. And within 5 seconds, all that tissue in the skin will completely absorb it. So very effective. It really enhances the healing process and speeds it up. And so kind of interesting, so I had a roller bottle. We'll talk about this in a second. My daughter fell and she hit the corner of the wall. And right here, I mean, it swelled up right away. You could totally see it. Before I even got to her to scoop her up, you could see it swelling up. And the very next day we had pictures of my girls, and I was like, oh, you know, it was just so noticeable. And so what I did is I went ahead and I had a roller bottle. I have one that's like bumps and bruises, and I just went in and I applied it, just a little roll like that. And I did that twice that night, and then when she woke up in the morning, I couldn't even notice it. My photographer had no clue that anything had happened. The swelling was completely gone, and there was a little dark shade towards like her hairline, but because she has dark hair, it really wasn't noticeable at all. So absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And just, it makes you feel so empowered as a mom to be able to take away those bumps and those bruises and the pain that they feel. Okay, so I have a friend that just had a baby. So I'm going to teach you kind of how to make some roller bottles and some sprays. This one is a tiny tushy spray. This is what you're going to do for like to replace I don't even know, Desitin or your diaper creams. Again, all natural, safe for kids. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we have, let me see, lavender and tea tree. And where's my myrrh? Okay, and myrrh. So lavender, tea tree, and myrrh. What we're going to do is we're going to add 5 drops of each, and then we're going to top it with fractionated coconut oil. So I'm just going to show you this, okay? So right here, here's my bottle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo. My next one. Well, let's see, I think this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I got 6. And then myrrh. Myrrh is what, if you're not familiar, it's something that they gave to Jesus Christ when he was born, along with frankincense. So you might recognize those names. But myrrh has some really amazing healing properties as well. Let's see this one. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is a 2-ounce bottle. Just so you guys kind of know the ratio, you can't really see. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and pump it in here. It might take a while. That's okay. I might finish it later. But, so we'll just pretend that this is full and I'll finish it later. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and just kind of close this up. And you're going to shake it for 30 to 60 seconds. Just kind of vigorously like this to mix everything and just get it all mixed together, and so it works really great. And so every time you change the diaper, you just open it up, give it a squirt, and you're good to go. So I keep this by my diaper station, and we've just been amazed. At the first sight of any redness, we go ahead and make sure we're applying it at every single diaper change. And within, I would say, less than 6 hours, completely gone, no redness, no pain, no itching, none of that stuff. So it's been absolutely amazing to see the healing and the transformation at each diaper change. So let's kind of go on. I'm going to teach you guys how to make, I'm going to teach you how to do 2 roller bottles. The first one is a sleep blend. Now, if you watched our last video, I shared a couple recipes for sleep, but for kids, we're going to do lavender and juniper berry. Oh, okay, yes. Juniper berry is great for fear, you guys. Now, some kids struggle with nightmares, and so this is just a really great way to calm those fears and aid in sleep. So I'm going to just add 2 drops of juniper berry. 1, 2. I think I may have got 3. Came out a little faster than I expected. And 2 lavender. Now, these are 10 milliliter roller bottles. I get them on Amazon. There's a lot of different places that you can get them, but Amazon Prime is one of the places that I love because they have free shipping and it gets to my house in 2 days. So, and you know, I'm going to go ahead and add frankincense to this one. I just love frankincense, and my kids do really well when I add it into their sleep blend. And they just sleep really well. Frankincense is also really great for emotional imbalances. So you'll hear people that struggle with emotional problems, they tend to use frankincense quite a bit. And so I'm just going to fill this up, okay, and put the roller bottle on the top. The roller bottles cost about 20 cents a piece. 18, 20 cents, 22 cents, it just kind of depends. But then you're, just so you guys kind of have an idea, and they come in a package of 12 to 24. Usually that's where I get the best pricing. I have bought them in bulk at like 400 roller bottles at a time, but most people don't need that many. So you just kind of shake it up. I'll probably shake this up a little bit more. But that just gives you an idea of what it is. And then, so how you're going to use this is you roll it along the bottoms of the feet where the spine would be. So focus on the big toe and roll down the middle of the inside of the foot. And then you can also apply along the spine, Or if you're like me, I'll just have this ready to go and put a few drops in my diffuser and turn on the diffuser about 20 minutes before my kids go to sleep, and it works awesome. Okay, so the next one that we're going to do is for moms. Like I mentioned before, I'm a huge supporter of mommy self-care. We need to take 5, 10, 15 minutes for ourselves every single day, you guys. I haven't always done this, and I can tell you there is a huge difference when you take care of yourself first and how you're able to care for your children. So this is Mommy Marks. We have some battle wounds. And, you know, if you're like me, I love my body. I love who I am. I love having the reminder that I had kids. But it doesn't always make you feel the most comfortable and confident when you're in a bathing suit. And so I like to help them disappear as best as I can. So we're going to use cypress. Cypress is really great for your skin, also really great for healing and for blood. So we're going to use cypress. I have my cheat sheet over here. We have frankincense, and we're going to use geranium right here. Okay. And AGX skin. So just 2 drops of each. So we're going to do sandalwood is another one that is really great, and if you have it, go ahead and apply it. 1, 2 drops of cypress, 2 drops of frankincense, 2 drops of geranium, and 2 drops of AGX skin. AGX skin is specifically formulated for skin, and it just is wonderful. It smells awesome too, you guys. So go ahead, fill it up with that fractionated coconut oil. And how you're going to use this is you're just going to apply 2 to 3 times a day to those areas that have stretch marks or are wonderful, beautiful mommy marks. I got mine on my sides right here, my wonderful love handles, and the inside of my thighs. I know, super cute for like bathing suits. But just shake vigorously, and it's going to just roll onto your skin, and then you can rub it in. And then what I like to do is I like to wear tight-fitting clothes that just kind of keeps the essential oil right there and absorbed through your skin and kind of helps tighten and tone everything all together. And so I hope this was informative to you guys. I hope you guys learned something new. As always, I'm going to be sharing tips and tricks each week. You can follow us at Arizona Breastfeeding Bag Project on Facebook. You can also follow my personal business page, which is Sustainable Wellness and Nutrition LLC, or Instagram, and that is sustainable.wellness. I try to share tips and tricks for moms, for babies, and for life in general. We all have these different things that kind of come up, and so it's wonderful to have those tools in our tool belt and resources. I will also be sharing with you guys in the next couple weeks some tips for moms that are going back to work that are nursing, because let's face it, not every baby likes to take a bottle. So having that transition can be kind of painful for mom and for baby. So we're going to give you some tips and tricks on that, and some other really great things leading up to our big latch on in August. August 6th is our big latch on. We're going to have guest speakers, and it's going to be a phenomenal, wonderful event. You won't want to miss it. So stay tuned. We'll see you.